When you are around people that are already battling with their own self-esteem, they will just want to bring you down. You're dealing with insecurities, and I feel you should try to fix yourself. I said it straight up. Situations are actually worse in your head than it actually is in real life. I always felt like there's something wrong with me. I usually avoid this conversation. Be very positive about yourself. You should just pass some kind of comment. Your tummy is getting bigger. Like, why does this girl always have negative things to say? People structure themselves in a way they want you to perceive them. People who are negative, people who are always jealous, never have peace. They don't have rest of mind. Most people don't even care about you. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your baby girl Yejide Adebola, aka Queen. Yeah, your queen, guys. In today's video, you guys already know what it is by the title. Today I'm going to give you guys the tips on how to build your self-confidence from now on. So if you're somebody that has been battling with self-confidence, self-esteem issues, this video is for you. You want to keep on watching and make sure you watch till the very end, okay? So without much intro, without much long talk, let's just get right into the video. The reason why I'm making this video is because I've actually had a lot of conversations with people like this couple of weeks. I noticed that a lot of people actually battle with self-confidence, self-esteem issues. They have self-esteem issues. Sometimes this actually rubs off on other people, and I just feel like having this platform, I should just come and talk about it, give you advice and all of that. First of all, I want us to understand what self-esteem is, what self-confidence really is. Self-confidence and self-esteem can go hand in hand, and in my own words, it's just the way you perceive yourself, most especially in a positive way. So now is that you know your weakness, you know your strength, what you're good at, you know what you're bad at, everything about you basically. And regardless of whatever the situation is or whatever the situation you find yourself in, you're basically accepting yourself and looking at your life in a positive light. That's my own definition of self-confidence and self-esteem. The very first step to building your self-confidence is to understand the situations are actually worse in your head than it actually is in real life. That's the first thing I want you to understand. So whatever it is that you're battling with, whatever it is that is actually bringing you down, whatever it is that is making you feel low, just understand the fact that it's worse in your head than people actually perceive it to be. And secondly, I want you to also understand that you should focus more on yourself. Nobody will truly understand you more than yourself. So don't make people's opinion or judgments, set you back, stop you from achieving your goals. Because at the end of the day, the only thing it changes is you not actually achieving your goals. Come out of your comfort zone and achieve your dreams and goals, because when it's too late, you tend to regret it later on in life. You just keep thinking, how I wish I did this while I was this, how I wish I tried this, at least I should have gone for this. But due to the fact that at that moment you just felt like, I used to be in that kind of situation before where, okay, let me just use myself as an example. When I was much more younger, I told you guys I actually wanted to be a model, and I always had in my mind that I was too fat, or I just always felt like there was a problem with me. Everything was just all in my head. And like literally everybody that I meet is always saying, oh wow, you look like a model, are you a model, do you model, like do you get that kind of thing? And like this is something that I've always wanted to do, like since when I was small, but I honestly didn't have as much confidence to really pursue it, because I always felt like there's something wrong with me, it might not just go well. Do I have like the perfect physique for someone who wants to be a model? And these things just kept on ringing in my head, and as time went by, time was just going. Really, now I'm 21. Ever since when I was young, I should have actually taken that bold step to pursue, but just my mindset, I was just scared and I wasn't confident enough to really go for it. And most times I usually avoid this conversation because I don't know, I just always avoid the conversation as to the major reason why I did. And like at this point, I just feel like, this kind of thing, when you always had this goal like from like a very long time, and as time goes on, it's just like leaving your mind. It's just like going off your mind. It's just like going off your mind. That was what happened to me. Like it's something I really used to love, but now even seeing like a lot of stories about people's stories and all of that, it just like discouraged me and took my mind off it. Well, that's like my little story. So I just feel like most times when you deal with self-confidence and self-esteem issues, it sets you back from actually achieving your goals. because in your mind you're feeling this kind of way, but like a lot of people are just, they're either not feeling as much as you feel about yourself, or they're not even thinking about you at all. Be very optimistic, positive about yourself, about the way you think, because everything actually starts from the mind. So why not just try to change your perspective, your perception about your own self? Look at yourself in a very positive and bright light. I promise you, that's exactly how people are going to be looking at you. Because when you're confident, it's very hard for people to put you down. I used to have a friend back then that I later found out that she had self-esteem issues. And most times when you're around people like that, they tend to rub it off on you. I said this earlier, but I'm going to make my point now. So now, these people will rub it off on you. How? This girl had self-esteem issues, and I was always around her. I'm actually a very confident person to some extent, and you cannot just stop me down, especially if it's physically. I'll give it to you immediately, and even if you're smiling, I'll smile back and give it to you. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, no hard feelings or anything. This girl would just ask some kind of comments. Let's say, for example, now I'm all dressed, feeling myself and all that. It's kind of, your tummy is getting big. Do you get all those kind of very unnecessary comments like, hey, why do you now wear this kind of trousers? Like, you shall just want to say things that'll just bring the person down. Bro, why? But most times I'm like, what happened to it? Like, if they meet you in defense, I'm like, what happened to it? What happened to my stomach? My stomach is okay, my clothes is okay. Do you get that kind of thing? So immediately that reflex reply, she will just keep quiet. She will not say anything, because she does feel, oh, she'll feel defeated basically, because you did not succeed in bringing me down. So now, most times when you're around people that are already battling with their own self-esteem, they will just want to bring you down with them. They will say things that will make you feel bad, so that they will not be the only ones in their situation. Move away from people like that. Deal with people that are actually positive, people that see the bright side and picture of everything in this life. Not people that will be talking you down, saying things, you can't do this. Don't tell me I can't do it. I can do anything I really want to do. As time went by, like, she was always there, and she was like a kind of friend I actually really liked. Yeah, I just kept on wondering, like, why does this girl always have negative things to say sometimes? Why does she always have something negative to say about me? And then I found out that this girl was actually battling with self-esteem issues. Most of these people even try to compare themselves to you with their little side comments. Most times they even laugh with it, like they make jokes about things like that, and immediately I'll just shun them, just to shut you up. Like, don't bring that bad vibe with me. I also used to have another friend, this one, I told her straight up, I said, I know you're dealing with insecurities, and I feel you should try to fix yourself. Don't rub it off on me. Don't rub it. I said it straight up. Do not rub your insecurities on me. Deal with yourself. You have issues. Don't disturb me. Don't stress my life. Don't try to bring me down. It won't work. And she was quiet, because she knew already that I got her. Because you cannot try to bring me down. Don't. And that's the energy you should keep from now onwards. That's the energy you should keep, because when people say that you're a strong personality, it's very hard for them to try to say things to make you feel little or to make you feel down. Now, another thing is for you to stop the comparison. Stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing your lives to others. I feel like in this generation it's even worse due to the existence and role social media plays in our lives. Now, a lot of people, you see a lot of celebrities, you see a lot of your role models, you see a lot of people, even your friends who are in your mind doing very well on social media. Understand that people are only showing you the positive light in their lives. They are showing you the positive side of their own lives. You won't even blame them, because you don't expect people to come out to come and tell you their bad side or their ugly side. They won't come to social media to say that we take pictures every time. Pose for the camera, everybody is smiling. That doesn't mean that everybody's heart is really pure. It doesn't mean that everybody's mind is free and happy. You're just seeing the pictures, you're just seeing the videos, you're just seeing things that they want you to see. People structure themselves in a way they want you to perceive them, which is what a lot of people are doing now on social media, and that's just life. So it now depends on you. It depends on your own heart. Everything starts from your mindset and how you're now taking it. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Be happy for other people, because your own time too will come. A lot of people don't celebrate other people. Celebrate other people's wins. Congratulate them. Be happy genuinely for them, post their pictures. Change your mindset about things. Stop thinking about people in a negative way. People who are negative, people who compare themselves, people who are always jealous, they never have peace. They don't have rest of mind. Their mind is always all over the place, because you cannot just have rest of mind. You can't have peace of mind if you're a jealous person. So why can't you just give yourself peace of mind? Because most of these people, they don't even think about you as much as you do. They don't even know you. Some, like, you're just constantly comparing yourself to someone who is not in competition with you. Just rest, calm down, free your heart. Life is not even that hard. Once you have a very free mindset and positive mindset about yourself, you won't even find it hard to celebrate people. You won't find it hard to not be jealous. You won't find it hard to actually stop comparing your lives to others. There are some beauty standards that people feel they should meet up to. Latest trends, the body trend, latest facial trend, like the way you should look facially, the way your body should be. There's this pressure for some people, to be honest, like this, in as much as, you know, there's pressure everywhere, there are still some people who hold their own prestige high, and trends can actually not bring them down or make them feel bad about themselves. You guys are forgetting that 10 years ago there was a kind of beauty standard. So the things that were trending 10 years ago are not the things that are trending now. Now they are old school. So just know that in 10 years time those things are going to stop trending. Don't change yourself because of what you feel you should be like or you should look like. And I've said this thing once on this channel. If you're actually someone that really follows up with me, if you follow trends, you get stuck at some point. That's just the reality of life. Don't follow trends. Don't do something because you're seeing people do it. Do things, change yourself, change your life because you really want to, because that is actually what you want to do. For example, now the latest thing is big bum bum, it's big ass, working on your ass, lipo and all of that. Now, due to the fact that that is the latest thing celebrities are doing, that's the latest thing that is trending on social media, that's the latest beauty standard, you want to go and change yourself because of that. And in few years time now, you will hate yourself because that's really, maybe something else is trending. Maybe it's flat ass that is trending and it's big boobs that is trending. My point is, if you want to change yourself, if you want to do anything to enhance your beauty, or do it because you really want to do it. Don't do it because you're following trend, because you will get stuck. Next thing I want you guys to know is to actually step up and level up in your mode of dressing, the way you talk, the way you walk, your charisma, the way you smell, your hairdo, everything. This naturally boosts your self-esteem, it boosts your self-confidence. There's just this natural spark that you feel within you. Already, this thing starts from your mind, right? When you now enhance it physically, you know that nobody can talk you down. It's hard for you to have low self-esteem when, first of all, in your mind you have positive mindset towards your own life, and you're now actually looking physically okay and presentable to your own self. It's very hard for your self-esteem to shake. You just feel like maybe people are criticizing you about, if you know that in your own mind you're looking okay, then be okay with it. If the way you dress isn't what people like, but in your mind you know that the way you're dressing is all right and you are fine with it, then continue dressing like that and enhance it. At the end of the day, people would say what they want to say. When they are tired of talking, they will stop talking. Do things that actually make you happy from inside you. Dress well, look good, smell nice. Within your budget though, you don't actually have to be the richest person to look good. Most people who have so much money, who are rich, still don't look it. This is because something very major is missing, which is self-confidence. When you don't have self-confidence, even your expensive things don't show. Just try to be confident. Just try to stop thinking about what people are thinking about you. Like, stop thinking that people are thinking negative about you. Most people don't even care about you. Everything is just in your mind. Most times I walk into places, and not to brag, you can never tell that I'm a shy person. I'm actually someone that is extremely shy. I'm such a very, very shy person, but it's so hard to tell. Because other people that I'm actually a shy person is a lie. You're not a shy person. I'm actually a very shy person. But I don't like it rubbing off in my face. I don't like people seeing me and saying, oh, you look shy. Most times I walk into places like with my chin up, like, bro, you know. But in my mind, my heart, I'm like, oh my god. Like, even when I remember when I was in my project defense then in school. So like there was a podium, right? Every student to come to the podium, with their projects, the projector and everything, defending their work. And I remember how much my legs were shaking, but my hand and my face and everything was like normal. When I was told, my friends were like, you did very well, because like our project defense, everybody will be there. You did very well. I'm like, I did well. I was shaking, so it's a lie. And my legs were shaking. This is a lie. You didn't look it. That I was like, are you serious? It's normal for you to be shy. Like a lot of us are actually like that, but don't make it rub off on your face. There's still a lot of things to prove on about myself as well. But I'll just let you know that the very first thing is, don't make it too obvious. Don't make it too pronounced. Like you're a very timid person or you're a very shy person. Just one of the ways to build your self-confidence, basically. This will naturally reflect on how you feel about yourself. Your self-worth, confidence, and esteem will naturally boost. Regardless of what people say about you, regardless of how people talk you down, regardless of how people see you, regardless of what you think people are thinking about you, be very careful about what you take in, because that's like the most important part. When people say bad things about you, when people say negative things about you, you would only feel bad if you want to feel bad. You would only feel less if you want to feel less. It all still boils down to your own mindset. Don't take it so as important that it now start affecting your own self-worth. So just be careful what you actually let in, who you let into your space, who you confide in, people you let around, because everybody, everything will definitely have an impact on the way you see yourself, on your self-confidence, your self-worth. To be very honest, I don't care much about people's negative opinions about me, because I choose not to. When you give negative comments, negative opinion, or I hear negative things about me, I choose not to respond. I hardly get hate comments, but there was a time that someone said something really nasty on my comments on Instagram. I think during my graduation time, the person should have said something really somehow. I think I just deleted the post, to be very honest. I didn't feel the need to take out my time, energy, and strength to really reply the person. I just either deleted the comment or I ignored, because you won't say anything that will bring me down. Like, that's your business, that's your opinion. So I feel like that's the energy that most people should actually be giving this from now, because when people see that you don't care about what they're saying about you, they know that they got nothing. One thing I want you to understand is that in order to build your self-confidence, the manner at which you speak about yourself, the manner at which you carry yourself is the same way others will treat you. When you carry yourself with high value, it's very hard for other people to try to talk you down. Speak about yourself gracefully. That's exactly how people will treat you. Another thing I want you to know is that confidence is something that can develop with practice. Nobody was actually born to be confident. Although people grew up in spaces where they feel very comfortable, confident, and have very high self-esteem because of how they grew up, the people that had around them. However, if you're the kind of person that probably didn't have that privilege or opportunity to live or grow up amongst people who be positive, bring out the confidence in you, then you should understand that you can actually practice self-confidence. Basically, confidence can grow with time. Also understand that everybody that you're seeing who is confident today once had a downtime. Another very important yet underrated thing is prayers. You should actually pray a lot. If you're somebody that is always getting jealous, if you're somebody that always compares yourself to somebody else, if you're somebody that is dealing with self-esteem, low self-esteem, self-confidence issues, you should actually pray a lot. Prayer is key. Alongside prayer, you must also practice how to be confident. Just like when I told you guys that most times I'm actually like a very shy person, but I don't really like it showing off. That's just one of the ways you can practice to be more confident in future. So I hope this was very helpful. I hope I've been able to use some of my personal experience to shaping your idea, to help you boost your self-confidence. I hope this video was actually very helpful, because my major purpose is to just, motivate other young girls like me or boys. A lot of you guys don't really watch my videos, but let's say like 70% of girls, 30% of guys. But I hope this was helpful to both genders. If you gained anything from this video, I would really love for you to comment down below. If you like more videos like this, you can suggest the kind of videos you want me to make more, or some specific topics you guys like me to talk about. I'm really happy to film this video because it has been on my mind for a very, very long time. I've not just had time, and I'm sorry for ghosting on you guys last week. I'm so sorry for ghosting on you guys last week. Like, last week was just a whole lot for me. I just wasn't in the mood for anything. I wasn't in the mood for social media. I hope you're happy to see my video today. Today's Tuesday. Of course you'll be watching this video by Tuesday, and by God's grace I'll also be posting on Friday. So stay tuned. Tell a friend, tell another friend, tell a friend, tell a sister, tell their moms and their dads about Queen Ye's channel. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and have a great day.